technically breaking the ban, baking-adjacent activities were still no bueno. I shoved it into my messenger bag. The concha scurried into my heart, squeezed into chambers overcrowded with the rest of my in-the-margins recipes. "The mail," said my mother, reminding me of the recipe that mattered most. One acceptance letter from Alma University. Fold in pre-law major until smooth. Sprinkle in a dash of Ivy League law school. Set and watch me rise. They'd crafted it for me the moment I was born, never asked me about adjusting any of the ingredients. Ironic, yes, but I also couldn't deny the recipe was foolproof. If followed to a T, it'd yield my future success. My mother downed another cup of Cuban rocket fuel. "Did you check the mailbox yet? Is the mail here?" The kitchen air felt suddenly thick. "I'll go check it now." Grateful for the chance to escape it, I breezed through the sparsely decorated living room and out the front door. Morning sun stirred awake, lighting up the hills and the already gridlocked freeways of OC. The ocean stretching beyond it glittered. I squinted. The faintest edges of Catalina Island came into view. The sight made me wistful for something I couldn't place. Probably a spring break on the beach with Devon. Not freezing inside the auditorium with Madeline and the rest of the law and debate team. Swallowing hard, I walked down the driveway to the mailbox. Our postman, Samuel, approached ours. He shuffled through a stack of mail, paused at something thick, chunky enough to be Alma U's acceptance package. My heart pounded, spurring my feet to do the same. I sprinted forward, arms outstretched, ready to finally receive the key ingredient in our recipe for success. "Whoa, Ruby, nothing from Alma today." Soles of my flip-flops squeaked to a halt. Heart did too. "Nada? You sure?" He shook his head. "Only these." The pile of mail thudding between my palms masked a huge sigh. As if it wasn't totally weird, I sometimes, lots of times, stalked the mailbox, he asked, "Same time tomorrow?" Not trusting my voice to hide my disappointment, I nodded. Whoever said patience was a virtue obviously never applied to colleges before. Never mind living inside the pressure cooker of making sure their big, shiny future stayed on track. I rifled through some bills, USA Today's best college rankings, and ooh, the latest issue of Baker's Dozen. I flipped through Dad's magazine, fully intent on borrowing it to read at study period, like always. Then my breath hitched. The announcement written across the page jolted me like a defibrillator. Every recipe housed inside my chest pounded. Stilled heart fluttered to life again. Orange County's first annual bake-off. 4 challenges, 2 acclaimed judges, 1 prize of a lifetime. Do you have what it takes to be OC's best amateur baker? I glanced up the driveway to the front door, ready for my mother to burst free and catch me red-handed. I pulled the phone from the back pocket of my uniform khakis. Opening the message thread with Devon, I snapped a picture of the ad, added a few question marks, and hit send. "Do you have what it takes?" I whispered to myself, nearly dropping both the magazine and my phone when it started buzzing in my palm. The phone was only halfway up to my ear when Devon's voice trilled. "Ruby, you have to try out for this. You do have what it takes to get in." My mouth twitched into a smile. Just like Devon showed me every single one of her fashion sketches, I showed her every new baking idea. Except while Devon was actually allowed to make her creations, the ban put a wrench in baking any of mine. Was baking like riding a bike? With Devon squealing in my ear, I very badly wanted to find out. Then again, the whole point of my parents working so hard in the bakeries was so I didn't have to. Not to mention the last time I tried riding a bike, it didn't go well. "Oh, come on, Rubes! I can feel you smiling," she shouted. "No, I'm not." Only damn it, I was. But let's say if I hypothetically got in, you know my mother would actually kill me if I competed. "Only if she knew about it," she said, egging me on.